Welcome back to another game of Beyond Unreasonable. Yeah, Pixar's on the battlefield. This one does not go to plan. It's easy. It's easy to see. You wait till you see it. Yeah, I am. I don't know what I was doing. It was the first game of the day that I decided to play, and I waited 20 minutes, which sometimes isn't the greatest for me. It's just like, oh. And I was trying to do. My idea was to try and do a strategy. I just casted a recent from Autopilot and Pro Randy, Pro Autopilot Pro Randy, I should say. And I thought, oh, I'll try their build. Did it work? No, of course it didn't work. I mean, the other problem was there was no wind on here either, and they did it differently. But I completely forgot everything as per usual, as I do. I know there was some very nasty things between Kroom and Fluffy here. I don't know whether they don't like each other or whatever, but it wasn't. It wasn't a very nice conversation between them. Let's put it this way. But anyway, let's while we're waiting, let's meet the main commander, Yodi. We know him from a past play. We were playing, and then TM8D wanted to play with Yodi for some unknown reason. So maybe they know each other or whatever. But they are obviously high players, they're really high players. And let's meet our opposite number, Cookie Destroyer. So I was technically playing against Cookie Destroyer, which is obviously a really high play for me. Far too high. I should have been further in the back, really. But I like to, try. And like I said, I was trying two things. So what my idea was while this is doing is, as you can see here, I probably should, instead of trying to get the 3, I should have got a couple and then gone for solar, so I was a bit behind. What the idea is to use, instead of getting a construction turret, they built about 5 or 6 wind turbines, and then they were using the cons instead of getting a construction turret. I thought that was a neat idea, because it saves you having to build a construction turret, and then it uses 200. It's theoretically sound. Yeah, okay. It's going okay to start with until he sends these in, and I completely forgot about having my light lasers of the Sentry. Completely forgot. I don't know why. I should have got these as well. This was what I should have got as well, and I completely missed it. And Fluffy got them, which is fair enough because it was my problem. I did help him out here eventually, anyway, to get rid of them. But anyway. I wasn't going to be miffed with that idea again, but I obviously lost a couple of metal. But I still had the 2, but it threw myself a little bit, and I was only had the 3 anyway. So let's see what some other are doing. Canad is pushing himself out, so he's pushing himself. He's got a couple of constructors, no constructor to it, just going back and getting them, which is, like I said, what I should have done. I took out the rover, sorry, of Cookie Destroyer again. He's obviously sending more in here. Obviously, I can't see this. Now, he's pushing, like I said, he's an high-level player, so I at the time, I'm not even looking at who this and who that is. So I've just decided, right, I'll push myself forward. Everybody's really forward apart from me. I should have just got one constructor or so and then pushed myself forward. I think that is I think that's, in multiplayer, I think that's my problem. I'm playing it a little bit like what you would play in single player, where you just get yourself going and then start going, which is I think is the problem. So I'm trying this new idea here. So we've got a couple, although for some reason they all went over there, which I don't understand why they did. But anyway. Nigel is also known Nigel, I would say, but not spelt how I think it's supposed to be spelt. But he's pushing out. He's doing really well. Everybody seems to be doing really well, apart from me, Joe Muggins here. I mean, I've got the pawns. It's about even on the pawns, but obviously, I've got, at this precise moment, there's started to be 2 of them against me, which is a bit of a pain. Obviously, So, as you can see, they're having a little ding-dong with each other. I'm not going to read out for obvious reasons. So, you know, I'm now pushing. So I decided, right, I'm going to push. I've got me things. I should have built the construction turrets, but I didn't do anything. I thought, right, I need more mechs. So I'm going to get me, you know, it's going okay. I think it was going okay to start with. I'm not that far behind everybody. Well, I am, but I'm still in Narnia. But I mean, he's got a missile. Yodi's got his missile truck, so they'll definitely against Bartender. Well, we know this. We know this guy from a previous caster did and I play. I said hello to him. I always try to say hello to the people that I remember from other time. That took out Bartender. That was a nice. That was a nice done. So we now got XMF on the case as well. He's trying to push Yodi back. XMF is eating it up. Obviously, he's eating it up because if he doesn't eat it up, you can guarantee Yodi will eat that up. But Yodi's quite low at the moment, so he's going to have to be careful. They are going to have a push with him. Fernand is still pushing himself forward. Nothing wrong with that. I just gotten himself into a bit of a box now, so they're all just doing this. Scarecrow, he was about to push the button there and go forward, which I thought would have been a really good idea. I think well, actually, he's only got a couple of centuries. But again, it's if we look, it's Cortex against Cortex, so it's usually with this who has the most. I still say Cortex is far overpowered because of the Thug and the Grunt. It would be nice. It would be nice if Armada had another unit that could combat the two. Or maybe I should just go over to play Cortex instead. Maybe that's the thing. And not play Armada. I think it's just a harder one to play, to be honest. Is he gonna? Yeah, I think he might. Oh, nice D-gun. Another nice D-gun. That's just pushed him away. So so we've got ourselves in a little thing. I'm just desperately trying to hold this line. Now, I did force him away. He was building some missiles. Now I'm using the Rocketeer just to push the the commander away. And I'm going, oh, better get myself back. So I'm trying to get some more units. I've got a lot of units here. That's another problem. I should have had a con with him, and I could have built some better defense, really. But it is what it is. I mean, I could have done some Dragon's Claw. Now I decided to push this button and go forward to take out this light laser. Knowing full well there's one behind, but that was okay. I could have taken the blitzers out, eat some of that up, and then going to come back and I'm trying to get enough army. But the problem being is WTF is up here. I didn't even realise how far he was forward. Now, obviously, that was my other person's base before. You know, my colleagues, my teammate. I had absolutely no... I'm thinking, flipping out. This is a nightmare. He's seen me think, I'm trying to dodge him. This doesn't go to plan. You know, I thought he'd push back in here. I mean, this is obviously my fault. No, you know, I'm the weakest link here, by far. But I think what I should have done is built a con and then moved the commander forward, and that would have been a lot more forward, and I could have protected this area. But I think it's something that I need to focus a bit more on. So both commanders have... WTF as commander has gone down here as well, which has taken all the base out. Like I said, I thought Fluffy was here, so I didn't worry too much about the top. Now, obviously, now he's started to... I'm trying to stop the commander from getting my metal, but it's not going too well. I'm pushing forward. I don't really want to lose the Centurion here, but... bearing in mind, I know I have not got a lot here, so I'm thinking, right there, I'll protect this with a couple of Dragon's Claws. Instead of, yeah. I think I said Dragon's Teeth the last time. Dragon's Claw last time, it was Dragon's Teeth. So I know he's eating that up. So, I know for a fact now, I've got two. I cannot hold this at all. And I don't even bother asking for time. I'm not weak looking here. It was quite embarrassing for myself. Now, I've got one built, so that's not too bad. I go back to now doing my normal thing, which I would have done before construction turret. I should have been back here. I should have pushed myself forward. I think in multiplayer, you have to do it a different way. I'm still trying to play it as if I'm playing 1v1. And here we go, you see. These two are having a right ding-dong with each other. I apologise. I don't think they're actually having to go at me. They're having to go at Fluffy and Crewman having to go at each other. Which to me is not really the right way. It's only a game. Don't take it seriously, man. You know, we're not playing for money here. We're just playing for the game, the enjoyment of the game. You know, even though, like I said, I try and cast, I try and do all this, and I need a lot of play. That's why I'm trying to be on here and play a bit more, and lose and try different things. Like I said, I got the idea from Pro Randy and Autopilot. They weren't doing it, but I'm clearly not as good as as good as they are. So anyway, our Yodi's he's took out a couple of commanders here. Now he's taken out a couple of cons that have moved forward. It probably would have been nice to try and have a look at this here, but it is a Whistler anyway. So Whistlers, and we've got, I think, medium scout here, I think. Yep, medium scout. They're the brutes. So they are slightly bit more powerful than the scout type, but the Whistler can take a lot of these down, though. That's the trouble, because they can fire a long way away. That's the advantage of them. I still think I'm still in the opinion that Cortex has a far better range of units than Armada does. I mean, I'm sure some other people would disagree. And if you disagree, put it in the comments. Tell me why you think that one's better. But certainly the bots. You got the thugs and the grunts where you've only got the pawns. Where's that fair? You at least need another one to countermand, or at least one more to be able to. You know, the grunt can actually countermand the pawn on its own. It doesn't need any. I mean, yes, it's slower, but it hits more. So at the end of the day, it's bound to be a lot more better to use. But anyway, so we got some missile trucks, and still the brutes are still here. So this shouldn't be too bad. Bearing in mind, vehicles always tend to be a bit more sturdy than the bots anyway. Not much pushing up here. Still a bit of a ding-dong between Scarecrow and Nigel. This could actually... I mean, if he pulled the button by now, although he has got the Warden there, that can destroy quite a few. He can take one out in the... oh, God, but keep going. I see. The Dragon Muse is there. That's the defender here. That's the one to take out. It's a bloody nightmare, that. Because it just doesn't look like the Warden will hit one and then go to the next one. The Dragon Muse can hit a few of them at the same time. So that's why it makes it better. You know, the Dragon Claw is okay again, but it can only do one. It might do a bit of AA damage, but not as good as the Dragon Muse, by far. Let's go back down here. Yodi's still battling with the Whistler disease, but I think he's pushed the Whistlers far too far forward now, and they will get destroyed in no time. That's the thing about them. The light laser turret is going to be no problem if they can get over there and do something with it. That's it. So that's been taken out. Pawns, no problem at all. We're still battling on. I'm still trying to help my team and failing. Then I'm realising, wait a minute, there's T2 in this. I can't play nothing against the Jaguars. Absolutely, I've got nothing. So I now have two Dragon Claws here, which is good. I should have had another one up here. So I think Fluffy's gone. Unfortunately, because Fluffy lost this battle here, it had an effect on me. I cannot go against two. Like I said, I was trying something else, and it didn't work how I was intended it to do. So, like I said, I apologise to my team because it was my fault at the bottom. But then again, I'm not as experienced as if you see the other lot. You know, I'm right the way down here. I'm the least experienced in the entire game. But I want to get better. That's the whole point. I'm critiquing myself, and hopefully it's entertaining. And if you've just started as well, or you're interested in starting, you've got something to go to. You know, because there's no point watching and trying to use the pro players as a thing. You just cannot. They're so good at the game, like I said in the other video. So Cookie's now coming over. Obviously, this is that now they're pushing. They've broken the back, and obviously, Fluffy's definitely he's almost out of the game. I have no commander. Obviously, the Dragonclaw here is actually doing really well against that commander. I mean, look at this. I'm almost got him out. Almost. In fact, if I'd used them to eat him up, I probably would have got it. Not thinking about that at all, you know. But yeah, the end is nigh on this for me. I did terrible, and apologies to the watchers, apologies to the players on there if they ever see it. I just tried something else, and it doesn't work for me. I'll have to go back. Although saying that though, it was solar. Like I said, I think what I need to do is, instead of sitting back, I need to get my first con out and move forward. Once the first con's out, you could use that to do the others. The Mauser's doing really well here. It's got no protection, but the Jaguars will come in, aka the light laser tank, against the heavy the Banisher. It's a miss. The trouble is with the Banisher, it's good, but it needs to what I call recharge, and that's the thing. So it takes a little time to recharge. It's powerful, but if you can close the gap, you can actually take it out. The Scorpion, the pop-up, the Pitbull is the sit. The Pitbull, yeah, the Pitbull. I guess sometimes I get that confused with a bull, and I'm thinking, no, that's just a bull, not a Pitbull. It's counter to that is the Armada version of it. Nice little bomb and run. This will take it. This will take out everything here, and it looks as if the vote is being done. Like I said, I tried something else. It didn't work. It was my fault that we lost this, and I need to play better. But I hope you enjoyed that. We will see you in the next one, where I'd probably do another kerfuffle. Bye for now.